Hi everyone, and welcome again with Umbrella Code Tutorials. Today we are going to do part 17. Actually, this what we are going to do today wasn't in the plan, but during the last video we have saw a few interesting stuff. Let's say so. Uh, so today will be something more, let's say, more advanced a bit to go work in Umbraco core. Let's say here. So let me jump straight away to the agenda and not talk a lot. So let's say what we have. So as we finish in the previous video, we have done the Umbraco search and Google search. Also, we done the search box. So while we are working in the back office, we saw that I can enable something without providing the API key. So we can enable exactly, let's say, to be specific, we can enable Google search without providing key. So let's suppose someone by mistake he enable it. We are handling that in the front end, but let's say we don't need to that we don't need to reach that area. So there's something in Umbraco is called Umbraco Custom Notification Service. So what this notification service? Let me go to the documentation that provided by Umbraco. So in one word and in something in, let's say, in easy sentence, let's say I think this will explain everything. So they said you might want to execute some code every time a page is published. So what does that mean? So let's suppose we are in the Umbraco back office here. I have changed something and I publish. So I need something in the back office to check if I suppose something I can't handle with the back office feature. So I need something to add by myself. So that's what we are going to do today. Let's suppose a small example. Let's say if I enable this one is true, I should have here value. That's a small example. So let me go something more advanced. So let's suppose you are working on Braco and you have a big number of posts. So you don't need every time the user load the website and he go again to the database and load the data. That will be long. So if you have big number of posts, so you can use caching. So you can limit the caching for minutes, for day, for week. So let's suppose you want to do it in a week. So you set this to be cached for a week, and the user load it, and that's fine still now. So but someone has done small update on the content, so we need that straight away to be displayed to the end user. We don't need them to see the old content. So how we can do that? We can say when the editor publish again anything, we can go to the caching service and delete that key to be renewed again. So there is many things you can use. This as a small example that what we see in our daily life as a developer. So this something what you can do. But today let me just share with you this small feature how we can. If you said with this enable, so we need key and we have to disable. Say small message here said you have to provide the key if you wanna enable this feature. So let's go to our code and see how we can do that. Let's stop this one. By the way, before we go in depth in that stuff, so I have changed a few stuff in the code. So as I told you before, I was planning to just remove something called blogs and blog. So that was confusing, to be honest, a bit. So I removed the blogs and blog. So I just restructured them. What we have done here. So a blog, it's now post. So each blog had many posts. And a blog here, it is everything's under the post. So it's the parent for the post, sorry. So we'll go through that again, and when we go again to the back office, and we can see what's happened there. So also I cleaned the search. What I have done, so I did that box once, so I don't need to call that box twice. So you remember we had that box in the navbar, and we have it same box. We have it with the Umbraco search. So I just removed that one, added once. I just sent the query name I need as ID and name. So that was simple. I'm just cleaning a bit. That's we don't need. So let's go now to our new stuff. So as we said, we need to create, uh, let's say, a new folder. Let's call it. So it will be the notification service here. So this same feature it was in the Umbraco 7. I can't remember Umbraco 8 what they call it, but similar Umbraco 7 we used to use this stuff in depth. So it was too popular to be honest with you. So I need to create a class here. So this class, let's call it Google Search API notification. So the most important things here in this class need to be inherited from something called where we are, not there. Here we are, and here. So we need to inherit from something called iNotification handler, and straight away we can implement it. So this is the main class for that service. You can check the documentation, and there is many things is useful there. So it's recommended always to log everything if something happened, so you can understand what happened and where that happened. To be honest with you, so let's register it in the iLogger, and we need the CTOR for that one. CTOR. So here let's say again this lovely one here. Let's do that, and then not you. And also we said underscore logger. Well, call logger. That's nice. I don't know. Some people they remove this underscore, but I don't know. So now here the main service will be here. Let's add try catch. So what we need in our try catch. So if something happened here, and I need the logger to log error and say push the error exception first, and after that say let's say error while bro see sing what let's say the name of which service we are doing, something called Google notification. So we'll get the error and where that error happening. That's nice. So the second things here. So here now in this notification service, we need to know what's happening there too. What? Let me how can I paraphrase that one? So when someone click on that button, so we don't know, could be cancel. The operation could be save only, could be publish only. So how I can get that one? So we'll give you a for each to loop on all that here. Let's say so I'll get here the node. What's happening here? I will get the node, and also here I will say my notification that when publish and an entity here, when the entity is published, so I want to check that entity one by one to know which one is, because I'm getting many entities could be there or many nodes. So the node, if that node, the content type of that node dot alias is equal to which node we are need to process here. I think it was called search, the main node. So if that equal to search, let's leave in the safe place, and like this. So if that node is search, So I need from here something called var Google search API key will be that node that give me the value. I know that value 100% will be string of who, something called Google, I think. We can get it from where if we need, from the models, no, not from here. You can run the project and get it from there, but let's go to search. So here the main alias for that one, for the main node we need something called Google, this one. So we are in the key, so let's do like this. So we got the value of the key here, and also var enable Google search will be equal same. I would say the node that give me the value of that node. I'm sure it will be Boolean, and also give me by this name, which it is will be this one here, and we are here. So now nice. So we got the two values now. Now here we can check. We can say if there's enable Google search and string dot is null or white space for who, for the key, Google key. I think we missed one. Okay, so we can go to notification now, to the main notification service that we said cancel operation, because we are, if the key is true and this one is null, that means cancel the operation. So we can say now cancel operation, can say new, just I want to send event message. Where is it? Event message. That event message, I can give the title for that event message, can so cancel it, and the body for that message will be please provide the API key, and I can say so we cancel it, but we have to throw the type of that message. So it will be should be event message event message type. So it will be error, and let's save it. Oh, what we have done here, let's call it event message only, like this. That's it. So that's everything we need here. So only just a few brackets here. So here our service is ready. That's everything we need. Imagine you can do all that in a few lines, and you can do more. So as I said before, you can do the caching. So you said if that service is publishing in this post or on that post. So if there is anything happening, so you can call your caching service and delete the keys or update the keys or do anything. So how that amazing and easy. So here we have done everything, to be honest with you. But is that enough? No. So how I can call this service? So it's not just by adding it here. So I need to add this service to the pipeline. So how we can do that one? So there is many ways, but let's always, as I said, let's go tidy everything, and we can create folder. I will call that folder composers. So on that composers, I will create something called Umbraco Builder. So this one will be public partial. Okay. So I'm sure I will use this one in the future. So what I'm going to do, I want to do I'll do it nested because I have planned, to be honest with you, to use it with also with the mail service notification. Same, we can do that one. So here also this one will be partial too. So here what we can do in this one, I want to create, or I want to extend the Umbraco. Where is it? The Umbraco. Sorry, in the program. So I want to create service to call the service here. So I don't want to write every time I create a new service. I will or service notification handler. So I need to call it here. So I don't want to call in the future here the mail service or the notifications or the other services. So this one is, let's say here we have only one service we have created together. It's the notification service for the API key. So imagine you have 100 or more than 100 service you have to check in the back office, or feature to check in the back office. So you don't need to call all of them here. So let's extend this one. We call extension method. We can use it in our code here. Let's say we can call something called public static. Call it I am Rocco builder. Let's call it add custom notification services. So it'll be many. It's more than one service. Oh, what the heck is this? So we need small this. Okay, leave it now. IU builder master bit. I need a new keyboard. This, yeah, I got it now. So we have the new method name. It's public static, and it should be this one, static too. Come on. Okay, so this one return the builder. Builder. So let's add something into the builder. Let's say builder. I will say dot add something called add notification handler. So that notification handler, I want to send the content publishing public, yeah, this one, and my class name, what I call the class, this one, which will be here. So here, this Maestro 2, and that's it. And what the heck is this? So we create our extension class, as I said, rather than we make mess everywhere there in that one. So I can now I can add what the heck is this? Let's go. I can add as much as I want here services, and that will not bother me in the starter file. So in the starter file now we can call that service, and it will be easier for us. So let's go take name of the service here, and we go under the composer. Let's say dot, call this 2, and just need to call it. It's in the composer. That's it. So now I think we can go. So if you are passing any things, you can send any things there. That's fine. Still, you can pass any things you want, but still, we don't need any things. So let's run it again now. So let's go to the back office now. Duplicate this page, and let's go to Umbraco. So here we have to go to the search page, to the content. So as you remember here now, it's disabled. So if I enable it now and say publish, that's fine, working fine. So let's remove this one, and you say publish. I will get something. Please provide the API key. So if I disable it, that's fine. So if I enable it and I add my API key, how easy and simple that to do. You know, just by, as I said, a few lines. You know, you can debug and you see what's happening exactly here. So to be honest, this will be something nice. So let's save again. Let's go here. So they are sending the node. So let's see how many there, or what's happening in this one exactly. So the node that happened on it, nothing here. Let me just win. The publish. So here I'm getting my node. So always we are checking the publish entity. We are checking the node name, or the currently we are working with the type here, content type. So you can use the name if you want. I think same here. You can filter on it. So let's, because we have only one node, that's fine. So let's close this one here and continue on. Let's put it one more time, and we can go, let's suppose, same in the about, let's suppose here, and also we click here. So this function or this piece of code will be called always when any time you click on that publish button, always you will call this one. But they're checking here if that what I need, or that in the happen in the search page, continue on. If no, will not do anything. So we are here in the about node, so that's fine. We are out of the scope here. So that's all about the notification service. You can have a look again on the documentation, and I think I can put that link for it too. They have good explanation about it, and you can see what's happening, what's happened more there. That's all for today, and see you in the next time. Bye.